In the top right, we do have Byun, and in the bottom left, it is Gerald. Now, Gerald has had incredibly good runs recently, and he has been performing better and better. I need to put that Spanish into ChatGPT. Give me a second. I don't understand a thing, but I support you. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Now, engineering bay block here. But very quick reaction there from Gerald. So good reaction. Gerald does not want to let that get up. So he says, I'm gonna take my Nexus at my natural. He does not want to throw it at a third base, which could be open for Hellion attacks or something like that. Gerald's gonna scout, but a little bit of a weird path. He's basically walking the path that would be the path. It's basically the same path that Byun took with his SUV, which is kind of weird to see. Now, this is a marine opening from Byun, and a fast reactor behind that. He's gonna get that probe, but only after it gets up that ramp, so he's gonna get the additional information. Almost blocking that factory would have been a great block, but yeah, he sees basically the swapperoo. This is interesting. Now, reactor's Hellion, but no Stargate, Starport, as of yet. So there's not going to be a medevac for these guys. And he does not have Reapers. So he might just reactor out 2 Hellions, and then go into something like Widow Mines. Just to have these Hellions, split them up, and scout the map. And there we go, already is going into those Widow Mines. He could even just leave the Hellions like this, as a pack. And basically try to get some probes. He's not going to repair this one, he's just going to move out with it. And double Widow Mine indeed is the follow-up here. But Stalker meets these Hellions, so not a good day for the Hellions. Getting meted by a Adept first, and then now a Stalker. Well, the Widow Mine has to move out. It's going to cut off the retreat, so he forces at least a recall. He's going to bring an SCV. But if you can micro this correctly here... Oh my god, he even kills one of the Hellions. And now he's gonna try to recall. Can he get a recall? I think he can. That's a good move here. It costs him the energy, but he keeps the Stalker alive. He killed a Hellion. Pretty good. Yo, JC Manipating, good to see you. Up and running here. I have, unfortunately, didn't, you know, manage to know that you guys are back in daylight saving or whatever it is, or non-saving or whatever. So the time zones are messed up again for me. I need to go back, I need to do this earlier now again. And I didn't know. So unfortunately I was a little bit late, like an hour and a half. Hellion still does make it in, but I don't think he's gonna get much here. He gets 1 probe, he does get a good scout, but also the Widow Mine drop has already been seen. He does not see the Twilight Council, so he doesn't exactly know what's behind this. But he sees like the position of everything. So he knows where he wants to drop, at least. Maxpex is already moving some Stalkers in position here to intercept this medevac. He has also Stalkers at the second base. Now he does see this, but Blink is not done, and he's kind of, this base layout is kind of cutting himself out of the mineral line. So Widow Mines do get in position. He's gonna unburrow one. He gets the Stalker that he damaged earlier. That's a good snipe actually with that Widow Mine. Now he's trying to get another Stalker here. Does not get it, only gets that 1 probe. But the medevac is a little bit stuck here now. Needs to be careful. I think he's in hit range, yeah. Any damage he takes here is crucial. Now Gerald is moving out with all of his stalkers. If this would have been seen here by Byun, that's like the ticket, the entry ticket again into the base. Now he's gonna bring a Liberator. How's he gonna move these guys? Double Observer, man. Look at that. Those two chads. One actually needed to be already in this position, so a little bit of a mistake here by Gerald, and that could be a big one. It depends if he sees this move out or not. Oh, he's gonna catch the tank, he sees the Marines. Yeah, so lucky for him, but he is out of position with his stalkers. He was kind of gambling on the wrong side there a little bit. 50-50% chance there. Unfortunately, he goes the wrong direction. Now Widow Mine's coming in here in the natural, trying to hit the probes. Nice pull away though. And he's gonna get, well, 2 probes, that's gonna be it. But he does set up the Liberator, he sets up the tanks. There's gonna be a lot of Blink Stalkers though, so this should be defendable. But this is the big story here. Units finally getting pulled here, but that Liberator did do a great deal of damage, and we do see the probes trying to kill these Widow Mines. Are they gonna succeed though? Yes, they are. But Marines here coming in for more probe damage here, hungry for probes. I wonder if you would try to kill that shield battery actually, because I think it would have been worth it. Because that's some definite damage you can get there. And that's gonna persist through the game, right? If you kill the shield battery, you can come back later. If he doesn't remake it, especially, it's gonna be great. Just get out the medevac, just get out the Liberator. 7 kills on the Lib, a few kills on the Marines, and yeah, 17 probes, man. That's so much. He's gonna drop a supply because he's Byun, and he's gonna make that 3rd command center. It's gonna finish up here in a moment. Stim combat shields. +1, all about to finish, but his army is small. He utilized a lot of his army. He traded 2 tanks, he traded 12 Marines, and 4 Widow Mines. So that's a bunch of his army. He did not really kill that many army units. And this move out is just so much weaker. Oh, he should know this is he. He should know. No, he sees the other one. He sees the other one. Okay. Does he see this one as well? He doesn't. Fortunate here for Byun. Colossus range on the way. First Colossus about to pop here. And the Colossus, oh no, it's only the 2nd, excuse me. That's gonna be great. This is very Marauder heavy. We do have concussive shells as well, although they don't really do anything against Colossus. Still pretty good. Against everything else, it makes the Zealots so slow to engage. It makes the Stalkers hard to retreat. So yeah, look at that, boom. Already snacks one of these Stalkers here. But still, I think with 2 Colossi, this is a little bit too tough to engage here for Byun. He's actually trying to set up his Liberator again behind this. Does get another 2 kills here, but Stalkers are gonna be in position this time. Push this guy out. Are you kidding me? You need to get on the edge there. Oh, okay. So he does sacrifice the blink cooldown. Good dodge. And he's gonna set up the 4th base. 3rd base here up and running for Byun. Should probably... Oh, he's already going into Ghost, so this is his next step, going to Ghost and Viking production. He needs to get up that +1 armor though. He's not... He didn't click it apparently. And he's going immediately into Engineering Bay and... what is it called? Armory here. So at least when that's gonna finish, he's gonna rotate back to his NG base, and then he's gonna click the armor. But it's gonna be like... He's gonna be fighting with a 2-1 and then 2-3 kind of thing, where he could have been at like better upgrades already, right? Could have already been at 1-1. So a little bit of a mistake here. But the next big push is gonna have Ghosts, so that's gonna be massive. EMPs, snipes. We do see Storm coming in here for Gerald, so he wants to play that nice defensive style. We're having a few Templars here and there, gather up energy and not getting sniped or EMP'd by Ghosts. This is the 3 Ghost push, and there we go. +2 attack, +1 armor here starting up for Byun. He does have a few Vikings, 6 Vikings, but they're not here with this army right now. They're 4 come in right now, but I think 2 did just pop, so It's not that big of a Viking army. He has like 6 ghosts at this point, man. That's a bunch of ghosts. So many MPs blanking in the army. And he's about to snipe the first Colossi. But nice Colossi move back there. Really good force field wall here. And a tiny nook where most of the bio did retreat through, but the Colossi also did fire, and I think the Colossi might just stay too strong here. Maybe the ground army though is gonna fall, the support is gonna die off, Colossi are gonna evacuate, but this base is gonna fall. Now Vikings are still chasing this, kind of funnily enough, but that means there's not gonna be enough Vikings here to help this army retreat, or in the next fight. And this Liberator should have moved a little bit during that, I think. I think this is where you want to at least set it up so it does reach these Stalkers patrolling, you know, with a circle. Did he just throw an EMP there at the last second? I don't think he did. Now we do have a Disruptor. Oh, this could be huge. Oh, this could be huge. He's going to scout with the probe, but I think the Disruptor was seen. He's going to try to get the Nova. He gets one Marauder. That's not big. Good dodge here by Byun. And by the way, Byun behind this is just finishing up his 4th command set. He's on fire right now. He's throwing down so many good engages, so many good EMPs there onto the Protoss army. Now, can Gerald get another good engagement here? He does snipe most of the anti-air, so the last Viking is just dead. And one Colossus is still alive here. So this 3rd base is gonna be held. But you're down a base at this point. He lost that gas as well. He's down workers. He needs to retake the Nexus. He's down in upgrades in a moment. In 13 seconds, he's down in upgrades as well. So not a good position here for Gerald. And again, oh my god, man, that EMP here on all of these Stalkers. Decimating those again, catching another one there. And this base again cancelled. Can he get the Nova he needs? Disruptors have been really weakened with that patch, I have to say. That weaker Nova there, making Marauders survive those hits there. He does still have High Templars. Oh, this could be big. If he sees this Medivac move out, he's trying to fish for like the army, but oh my god, he's not gonna find it. And he still has his Liberator, which can join with this. So he can like put up like the Liberator over here or something and create a very difficult to push position here. Come on. Move the lib. Oh, he's just gonna move it into the natural. He is Byun, man. It's like already always 2 punch. Now he's gonna kill the Colossi over here. He's gonna pick off this base in a moment once he's gonna decide to move there. He does need to evacuate. He loses a full medevac. He loses the Liberator to a cannon, but he does cancel the 4th base again while he is dropping in the 3rd base. Oh, it's even a kill. Now he's gonna lose these medevacs here. That means no more retreat for these units, but he's still focus firing there on some probes, on some Stalkers, trying to deal as much damage as he can. 17, 18 workers falling here again. And Gerald is in shambles. He lost the Temple Archives, he lost another Nexus, he lost 29 Stalkers, 5 Colossi. Look at that. Usually it has to be like 50 Zealots, like 15 Stalkers and maybe 3 or 4 Colossi, right? This is a terrible situation. You look at the resource trade. It's so efficient here for Byun as well. So far so good here for our Terran player. And I think now we're gonna go into those finishing touches. A Storm trying to buy some time here. He does have another lot of High Templars and they're about to have some Storm, but not yet. And if they get EMP'd before they do, oh, there we go. And one overcharge is gonna create 1 extra Storm here, another Storm. And now he does have 3 more, so he could potentially defend this. Byun is kind of splitting up his army a little bit against these Stalkers. And Storms are whittling this down, but in the end, now he joins up his forces. He's gonna kill the Archon there. He's gonna kill the Zealots. Can Gerald hold this? Miraculously, somehow can he hold this one? His engaging has been very good, trying to poke with the Stalkers from all sides. He's always disengaging once he gets hit by an EMP. But he's gonna call the GG. He just simply cannot get a leg up. GG is gonna be called, and Byun does take the first map. Is this the only game going on right now? I think Pure and MaxPax are playing. I hope someone is in that game. Yeah, Dave should be in there. Oh. Now let's move ahead with this next map here. It's gonna be El Dorado. I like to see it. This map is a little bit different. Always love to see a little bit different maps. Here we go. In the bottom right we do have Byun, and in the bottom left it is Gerald, the Polish pros player. Still waiting for more of those top finishes from him. I think he had like one very good result in China, like a top 3 or something, but that's about it. By the way guys, I have a rotating thing here now. Managed to finally set this up, so please make sure to follow these YouTube channels if you haven't yet. We're doing quite some growth there recently, and there's always a video every day, another video, so a lot of content being published over there. If you missed anything from the live casts, it's gonna be there. I also have a Brood War channel, which is exclusively Brood War. Still building that up. Still need to have some more stuff going on there. Some more games. We have a couple good flash games and stuff like that, so. And that's gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on growing those 2 channels, and of course still working on Atosis Cast 2. If you haven't followed that one yet, please make sure to check it out as well. It's a little bit less content right now, but we'll probably do something this week. We've got something planned for Stormgate, and that should be up there eventually as well. One Rex expand here for Byun. Gerald is gonna scout this, gonna block this a little bit. Let's see how much he's gonna peek above. Oh, he's just gonna deplace it a little bit and say, alright, I'm just gonna place when I have the money. Now the Marine is gonna be here. He really wants to get that kill, that's why he moved out in a straight line like this. Can he get the kill? Yes, I think he has him boxed in, and he's gonna get it. Pretty good move. Factory again here. Of course, what would it be? It's not like Byun plays like 3 racks openings or anything like that. No, no. No, Gerald did mine this open already, and I think it's a very smart move. I think everybody should utilize this unless you're gonna try to place defenses around here. Because sometimes you just need to go there, and it just makes so much sense to have that open already. Gerald is going to throw down a pylon here at that gold base. Is he going to do something with that? Is he going to try to take that gold, or is this just for vision? It could be just for a medevac trying to fly in. But it also sets him up if he ever wants to take that gold base. To already have a pylon there for shield battery, for warp in. I mean, if you have the pylon already finished and you start the Nexus, you already get the fast warp-ins. So that's something to consider. It can be very helpful in setting up a new base. Hallin is gonna come in, is gonna try to see what he can find, but he's gonna get deflected by that Stalker, needs to push back. See, needs to lift and land again. Hallin is gonna run for his life because the Adept is gonna kill him and he knows it. That was kind of funny. So I think he just snuck this by. I'm pretty sure Gerald didn't see this. There was no vision at the time, and this is the perfect moment here to utilize. Now he does get the burrow at that ramp, and he gets the Hellion in. It gets one shot only, but that's a lot of shield damage here. He does sacrifice one probe here, so he can finally bring down the Stalkers. He's gonna shoot the Widowmine first, and then Byun is just gonna evacuate. He only gets 2 probes, but gets some mining time, which is not to be underestimated here. And the Raven comes out this time, so no Liberator. But this Raven is gonna hit this pylon, so the pylon is gonna be perfectly fine to spot this guy. Research complete, and sees the Raven. The Raven's gonna turn around and say, alright, no, I'm not gonna sacrifice this unit yet. I'm probably gonna try to utilize this through the north, maybe. Or he can try to snipe observers with this. Always nice to have a Raven at your army. Now Gerald is building into the top of the map with his expansion pattern. And Stim is just starting, so kind of slow this game here. Engineering bay on the way. This medevac is just sitting there, and there's no vision on this. I'm not sure if Gerald has seen this actually. And I don't think he's gonna move an observer in that position, so he shouldn't be able to see this. Oh man, Stalker's trying to get past the army, but actually losing one Stalker to the unsieged tanks. Now the Marines come in for a drop, but Shield Battery finishing in the nick of time here is going to be able to deflect this one. Please keep the medevac alive, that would be amazing. No, the medevac unfortunately moves in again here and is going to fall. The auto turret is dealing some damage here as well. And the big push is coming in. Now can he kill that third base? He's going to set up at the bottom of the ramp, and if he just allocates a few Marines over here after he kills that pylon, he can just kill this for free. Now he just needs to be able to keep these tanks safe though. And that's not gonna happen here. Gerald with a nice cleanup there, at least on the tanks. Colossi now is gonna join in. We do have Stim. That could be used for a retreat actually, because you don't want to fight that Colossi with only Marines without combat shields. Please Stim for a retreat. Oh, he's gonna turn. He's gonna turn. Look at that. Combat shields, Stim, and turn. I guess he didn't. Just keeps them safe. He's gonna wait for the medevacs. He's gonna do a double drop now. But he will run into these Stalkers. Nice find here by Gerald. We do see a medevac getting sniped with 3 units at least inside. Auditor did kill another couple of probes here. No concussive shells means these Stalkers are gonna get away here. Only a little bit of damage. The Observer has been a key role here for Gerald so far in this game. And protecting him and scouting a lot of good move outs there from Byun. Now Byun also going into the top here with his expansion pattern. So no one is going to utilize these gold bases here at the bottom. And that's very interesting because those are so rich. So rich areas. So have that Raven, he has enough energy again. He could throw down that auto turret, but currently he has nothing else going on in the map really. To try to create some pressure. So let me just wait until his army gets into position. Nope, he's going to utilize it now. There we go. He's going to get at least 1. Maybe 2. He needed to target there actually. Now why did he load up? Oh, is he gonna drop into the main or into the natural or into any place? Now this could be the key pylon or the key probe, but unfortunately it's not. There's a couple Stalkers over here. He's scanning in the front right now to kind of make it seem like he wants to attack the front, but the 3 medevacs already moving in here into the main base are gonna set up here, dealing a great amount of damage already. A few zealots trying to buy some time here, getting warped in. Could he cancel potentially? If he can snipe the robotics better, it would be a big deal, but he also already, ooh, good shot, already sniped 19 probes here, so pretty good damage, and he's just got a frickin' boost across. Now we do see a few zealots here running in as well, but there's already defenses in place. This doesn't mean this timing though did not exist here. So he's just hanging here with the medevacs now. A marine tried to reinforce by himself. That was not a good idea by him. He's gonna move out 1 medevac to bring it back to the main army. These 2 are gonna stay. And then he still has the Raven. So he could move the Medivacs into the natural, drop the Raven with the auto turret over here, and then have another attack at the front or something like that. This Medivac's trying to walk back home. Zealots are not going to be able to intercept that one. And, oh, he might get a lucky scout with this, actually, on this Disruptor. Oh, yes, he's going to find the Disruptor. And this is amazing here for Byun. He sees the Disruptor. You should kill this. Yeah, he's going to kill the Disruptor. Ooh, load up. No, he's going to find that one. He also is dropping here right now. And you did just see that there was recall utilized. He's going to lose this double drop, but he has this going on now. He killed the Disruptor. The Medivac is going to probably join with this army. And this is out of position now. There's no storm yet. It's not finished. He doesn't know this, of course. He sees the Templars are there, but they don't shoot storms. He's morphing an Archon, so there we go. Byun did identify this. Nice quick warp in though of Zealots here to try and keep this safe. Very Marauder heavy. Good identification there, so not enough firepower from those Marines to really fast chew through those Zealots. By the way, upgrades are quite a bit in favor here for Byun, but this is a nice chase from Gerald. They're killing a lot of these units on the tail end. We do see another auto turret coming in, another couple of SCVs, sorry, probes fall. 10 kills on this Sergeant. He's gonna throw down another one. This is so annoying, man. This is so annoying. It's insane. Really good stuff. 12 kills on a Raven. And he's throwing down another auto turret, gets another probe here. I don't think he's gonna get that Stalker. Now again, 5 Zealots trying to run through the north. Stalker's kind of sitting in the middle, anticipating a drop coming in. We do have a 4th base trying to be set up here for Gerald. He's expanding a little bit slower than he was last game, but he's making more units, so he's kind of staying a little bit more safe. That being said, he's not really trading favorably. If we take a look at the resources lost, it is in favor of Byun, and Byun has been doing a very good job. He's gonna scout this base as well. Marine is coming in right now. And these Zealots are not gonna find this 4th base as of yet. There's an observer in this sensor turret and everything set up. There's an observer, and of course it's not being seen. Marine did find this base. Very passive few minutes here from Byun. Might just be waiting for his 2-2 to finish up. Could be a very good timing for him to go. He has a lot of ghosts at this point. He needs to kind of fall back here and defend this. Planter is not done yet. And he's gonna bring the bulk of his army. And I think this is actually, unfortunately, this is working in favor of Byun, because this buys him enough time before he can commit into a stupid anti-timing fight for his 2-2 to finish up. So 2-2 is gonna finish up. Oh! Nice last second split here. Very good attempt by Gerald. He gets a couple of ghosts, which is kind of nice, but not enough to sacrifice a Disruptor. And there we go, man. It's a 2-2 army against a +1 Protoss force. So the Zealots are gonna melt at this point. And Byun immediately going into the 3-3 here. Gerald is not chrono boosting this. He's not utilizing the second forge as of yet. He's having a little bit of difficulty macroing this out, it seems here. Might be the time for him. It's very late in Europe right now. This is a nice drop. We do see a recall. Is he gonna try to snipe units? That could be a good move. He's gonna kill the first Colossi. Can he kill the second Colossi? He's very spread out, but second Colossi is gonna have a little bit of a good retreat at first, but then he does die. We do see the rest of the army also fall here in the middle. Everything's falling apart for Gerald, man. 2-2. Just too powerful. Byun is gonna take the W here. Very well played by Byun.